Yes, guys, you're now locked in with me, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only. Fine boy, no pimple. Fine boy just drinks water to keep my skin clear. So I'll just tell her the best intro in the whole podcast game. Ain't that right, Mace?
We'd love to see it. Yeah, that's the one.
How you doing when you out?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah.
Man, it feels good to be back in it.
Yeah, it's good.
That's perfect,
I'm
man.
excited.
Listening to Not Fit for Podcast. It's a podcast where two intellectual guys get together and we talk about everything in sports. And today we are talking about football. Most importantly, we're going to jump straight into the Premier League. You know how it goes. We're going to run through the Premier League fixtures that's just passed in the weekend. And then we're going to talk about what we think are the key points and what we need going forward. Yeah?
There's two very big key points that I want to touch on.
Key points we need to touch on today, 100%. But we'll take it over to Turf Moor first. Early kickoff, we had Burnley versus Chelsea. Easy win, innit?
Yeah, Chelsea
Easy
keep
win,
grinding out the
2-0.
results, which is
What they needed.
good
What
for
they
them.
need.
I think they hit a bit of like a dull kind of low period where they were kind of losing a few games, but they just keep grinding out the results, which is what matters, I guess.
Yeah, man. They got goals from Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto. I don't like Pedro Neto, you know.
You don't like him?
Something about him I just don't like. I feel like he's like,
Is it his face?
I don't know, I feel like he just runs like he's on crack.
Yeah, it does look like it. It's like a just like Mexican drug lord or something.
Innit, yo?
Yeah.
I see him here and I feel like he's running fast here, but
Yeah.
then I think it's just his shoulders or his
Is he only
arms.
like weird runs and that?
Yeah, so like, you know, he's just moving his arms very fast. But I don't think he's even moving that fast.
Nah.
But nah, that was an easy win, so I'm not going to dwell on Chelsea. I mean, they did smash Barcelona.
They did. I mean, unfortunate red card for Barcelona, but I do feel like
Unfortunately,
it was a red card. But I mean,
they're going to lose that game anyway.
no, I just hate when like good games are poised to be a good game and then they get like ruined by red cards. It always pisses me off.
Oh yeah, we've got a red card we're going to be discussing later on.
Oh yeah, I haven't got
About the Monday, I think that's the last game. We got Monday Night Football, innit?
Yeah.
But then we're going to move
God.
all the way over. The next game was at Anfield. Liverpool are in trouble.
Yes.
Liverpool are in trouble.
It's quite astonishing, really. It's a big word there for me. Because of how they won the league last year and now are just so terribly bad this year. I mean,
They spent like, what, 300, 400 million plus?
yeah, but like we spoke about previously, I just don't think it's been spent in the right areas, and it's obviously showing now.
They should have got Guehi.
They haven't got, but they haven't got the squad depth. I think all over the pitch. I don't think it's just one position. I think it's everywhere.
I don't get that though. Like, I don't understand what's going on with them because obviously you had goals from Morgan Gibbs, right?
Yeah.
You had Nicolo Savona and obviously Murillo scored.
Yeah.
But to go Anfield and you yourself as a Nottingham, like being Nottingham Forest and you go on Anfield and you're winning 3-0.
Yeah.
I don't like that's bad for Liverpool.
It is bad. I mean, I know Sean Dyche teams are always them tough teams to kind of play against in general, but they're a team that they weren't playing that well themselves for the last few games anyway. To go and like you'd be able to like think, it's not like a cheeky 1-0 when you were like, oh, fair enough, but to go and win 3-0, it's quite a weird. I'm quite
scared for them.
I'm quite gobsmacked by it, to be fair. But
I'm quite scared for them because obviously, like, where do they go from here now? Because they lost 4-1 to PSV.
Yeah, that's
At
another
home
one,
as well.
So that's back-to-back losses.
So back-to-back losses at home.
What is that? They're on their worst run for about, I don't know how, like since the 1950s or something like that.
Since their first 5 wins of the season, they've dropped the most points. Guess who dropped more points than them? Wolves. And Wolves have 2 points.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's no other team that's dropped more points than Liverpool other than Wolves. And I don't think you want to put Wolves and Liverpool in the same conversation. But they are in trouble. I don't know what's going to happen for them, especially in January. I feel like, do they bring more signings in? Did they already spend their budget on the signings? Are they going to have to let some players go? Like,
I think they've already let too many players go. I think that's probably what their issue is. If you think that look at the players they've let go already. They were key players last year to their, obviously, title-winning team. Yeah, so I think that's where they've gone wrong. I think they've tried to go too big on big-name signings that haven't worked out. They've not really replaced a lot of the players that they've lost, in my eyes. People forget these squad players do matter.
they do. They really do.
It's like losing the likes of Luis Diaz is obviously, I think, a big one for them.
He's smashed.
You could go and say they replaced him, but I mean, it's just a case of what's not working. Is it a case of second season syndrome? But like I say, we already knew that Liverpool team was already, when he took over, it was already a Premier League winning team anyway. So for him to go and win it, does that question if he's actually a good manager or not? I know to win the Premier League, it's still a good feat. Don't
he got left. He basically got left Klopp's team.
Yeah,
Klopp left him. Yeah, this is my team. Yeah. Like if Klopp stayed for that, like for last season, they would have won the league anyways. Yeah, that's my opinion. But now that he's got his own team, now he's brought his players in that he wanted in.
And you can
kind of see the cracks. No. But I don't know where they go from here, because I think when it comes to the summer, I think Salah goes.
Yeah.
I think there's no way for Salah to stay now.
To the time for him to go, it definitely would have been. Yeah. I said before, I think he should have gone before the summer. I said that because...
I think it was to win the Premier League, I think that was the best kind of, goodbye. But I think what's going to happen now is people going to turn into a villain.
I feel like it's the same kind of situation with not United and Bruno, because these big Saudi teams are coming in for the big players and they want to spend the money, and we were saying you should sell him so you can invest it back into the team. Obviously, they didn't need it because they're still investing into the team anyway. But
of course,
I do feel like they're slowly entering that kind of. They've got a lot of aging players anyway.
Yeah,
they needed to kind of bring some youth into it.
He's a little bit old now, isn't he?
Yeah. Damn. And he's not looking good either. But I think they needed a bit of youth, a bit of thing to put back into the team. I think they have tried to do that already in the summer.
Yeah.
It might take a couple of years for these players to get settled, but I say some of these players are already Premier League proven players.
Yeah.
So Kirkes, Isak should be coming in, and these players just aren't playing well.
They're not playing well, but they should be coming in already Premier League proven and ready to go. Because I'm looking at it now, I'm just looking at the last 3 games. So they lost away to City 3-0. Yeah. And that was a convincing win from City.
Yeah.
They then lost at home to Nottingham Forest, and then lost again at home to PSV.
Yeah.
Like, they're in trouble. I don't know. Does this mean Arne Slot is going to still have the time that he has, or does he, get sacked? But I think that's up to Liverpool fans to decide what they want to do with that, I guess, because I've not got the opinion for that.
No, it's tough for them, like I say. They're still obviously riding the highs of the Premier League. I mean, and it's tough because you're not going to... I don't think you've ever seen a manager win a Premier League and get sacked within half a season. I don't think that...
That has happened. Mourinho.
Yeah, but not in such a short tenure. So remember, if Mourinho had been there for years,
no,
and then won the league and then got sacked.
Nah, 2014. This is the second stint I'm talking about. Any second stint he came and won the league, and then got sacked halfway through the next.
Oh really?
They were 10th.
Crazy.
But with them times, obviously, with Chelsea, they were just sacking. Like, you know how Chelsea is. Yeah. If you're in your 10th place, you're just going to... And Abramovich was just like, I'm just going to sack you.
Yeah.
And then they'll go on to win the Champions League. They'll go on to win the Europa League or something like that and just win a cup.
Yeah, I think
that's happened before.
Yeah, probably might have done. Yeah.
But so it wouldn't surprise me if you got sacked. I mean, they're sitting 12th behind everything.
Depends how much of a bad run they go on over the next few weeks, I guess, because who do they play next?
So Liverpool, let's have a look. I got West Ham next. So I think, if I'm being honest, they're playing West Ham Sunday as well. That's where they kind of get that. They need to go and get their confidence back.
They're playing away or at home?
They're playing away. At the London Stadium.
I mean, West Ham are, under Nuno, starting to slowly grind results out and trying to find their feet. So I don't think it'll be an easy game, but it should be a game that Liverpool should win.
Yeah.
You'd like to think convincingly, but the way they've been playing, I don't know if that's the case anymore. So
it's a tough one, and I hope they kind of get... I don't hope they get over, because I don't like Liverpool at all. No. But I don't want to see top teams struggling, especially if you're spending that much money on players.
Well, we do like if it's Liverpool, we don't mind it. But I mean, I get what you're saying. No, it's just a bit like it's just a bit like
it's like good football.
Yeah, 100%. I get that.
And they're not playing good football at all.
I think we're more bothered because we wanted to see a bit more of a exciting title race rather than at the minute. It doesn't look that way at the minute.
It's looking like it's just gonna,
because your teams that you want to be there, your Cities and your Cities and your Liverpools and your Chelseas are just not consistent enough at the minute.
I thought you were going to say United.
No, and Arsenal are being consistent. I will not put us in any kind of title talk. Not for a while anyway.
That makes sense. But Liverpool are in trouble. We'll move over to the Molineux Stadium. Do you know what the Molineux Stadium is?
That's our Wolverhampton.
New
manager.
2-0.
New manager. Same
team. same result. Nothing's changing there.
No.
They need to let my boy Larson go.
Yeah, they should let him go.
They need to just let him go January. Just let him go. Just get the money. Start preparing for the championship. Because I think they'll come back anyways. I think they've got the enough fight power to get back to the Premier League. I feel like they need to just get one season in there and just come back.
Yeah.
If they can sell their license for big money, I think the value of his value is depreciated just because how bad they're doing. And
it'll fall even more if they get relegated, because it won't command that big fee anymore, because they'll need to sell anyway, because them drop downs in payments from the Premier League down to the Championship's not the best anyway. So
I'm having a look at them and they've got 2 points. Do you know?
Yeah.
The top team's got 29 points, and Wolverhampton's got 2 points.
Yeah.
They're not got a win.
What's the next team above them? What points that?
Burnley's got 10 points.
So they're already realistically 3 wins off getting above them anyway, and they've not got any wins so far.
They've not got any wins. I think it's safe to say they're going to get relegated.
Yeah.
Very safe to say that. I think it's also safe to say, and this is a gentleman's bet, I think they're going to have a much worse record than Derby.
I mean, that's the way it's going. The way it's looking, 100%.
It's looking like you can just go to Wolves and you just get a win.
Because what changes for them? Because their team isn't... I mean, the team's not terrible, but...
Oh, the team's terrible.
No, because if you look at the individual players they've got in that team, there's some good players in that team. That's what's the annoying thing.
But its individuality doesn't win you games.
Does that show how good of a player Cunha was for them last year, considering
of
they've
course
lost him?
He was their star man.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think you take one player out of your team, I don't think that changes the whole dynamic.
Well, clearly it has.
I feel like
clearly it has.
There has to be something deep. There has to be something deeper that we just don't know, or we just can't see, because there's no way you go from having a mediocre season last season, not getting relegated, and then this season you're struggling to get a win.
If you're taking out Strand Larsen's output last year was probably based off how good they're playing when Cunha was in the team.
Yeah.
You've got also Cunha's goals, you take out that team. If you combine both them players' sets of goals and assists together, because obviously Strand Larsen's not scoring at all, take that out of the team, you probably lost 30 goals there, which is probably most of your points last year.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But Crystal Palace won 2-0. Crystal Palace moving to 4th place.
I don't know if it's me, but I don't feel they're obviously winning games.
Oh, sorry, 5th place. Sorry,
they're obviously winning games because they're where they are. But I feel like, again, they've not been a consistent team either. Yeah, I think it's so tough to be a consistent team in the Premier League these days because of how good every team is.
Every team is really good.
Yeah.
Every team is really good. They got 20 points. I can't lie. Like, I feel like they're good. I feel like they're still good. They lost Eze. They lost their star man and they've bounced back from it. It was great that they've been able to keep Guehi. Guehi's just a professional. I like that.
Yeah.
He's not kicked up a fuss. It is what it is. He knows he's leaving. He knows he's leaving in some anyways.
He knows he's got a free move now. So he's just get his head down. He's going to obviously just reward the club for what they've done for him and just kind of get stuck in and hopefully get them as far at the table as they can realistically.
If anything, man, it's like I feel like Chris Palace has done him a favour because now he can demand more money in free agency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So hey ho, if you want to look at the money side, but
I think he's more bothered about playing at the minute because obviously again World Cup year, we talk a lot about World Cup year. I think he'll be one of the names that probably does go if he keeps up with his form that he's putting out at the minute. Palace has got a fun game at the weekend.
Who they playing?
Us.
Stop it. I think they'll win.
Yeah, of course we will. We're playing away.
We'll get into United. United's coming, don't worry. United's coming.
We're leaving the best till last, of course. Or the worst till last.
We'll go to Craven Cottage. Fulham nicked the win. 1-0 against this, star performing Sunderland.
Yeah.
It was a good game. It was alright. It wasn't the worst game.
Yeah.
Caught a bit of the highlights.
No, but Sunderland needs to be careful because, like we spoke about before, we just don't want them to have one of them kind of stealth declines throughout the season where they're not really picking up the results. They've had such a hot start where they look good, but then we don't want them to start just kind of slowly losing games where you see them just nosedive down the Premier League table. So
I mean, at the minute, they're 7th.
Yep.
They're not in a healthy position because everyone is still that kind of start of the season where everyone's kind of still lumped together. But I think they're alright. They need another 21 points.
What they're on currently?
They're on 19 points.
Yeah, and 40 is the magic number.
Yeah, get to 40, then they're staying in and they're good.
I've got no worries about them realistically. I don't think they're going to be We've already got one nailed on team going down, which is Wolves. I'm not getting out of that regardless.
They're not getting out. I think that's done for them now.
How many games have been played so far this year?
So games played 12.
Right, so there's another, 20... Yeah, I mean, there's 26 games left, 38
Yeah,
games.
but do you think they're going to win? That means they have to go like 3-4 games on the bounce just winning.
Yeah, that's just get out the bottom.
Yeah, just to get out of the bottom. But then you have to rely on other teams to not win. You have to rely on Burnley, Leeds and West Ham to just not win.
Out of them 26 games left, you'd probably think they have to win.
And they not got a good... Remember, we had this discussion last week. They've not got a good schedule.
They will have to win half them games to stay up. They've not won any games so far this season out of 12.
They've not got a good schedule either. But I'll go from Raul Jimenez, how we want to call it.
What's Wolves' next games, by the way? Sorry, no, I'm asking.
Wolves' next game is against Aston Villa.
Right.
They're definitely going to lose that.
I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to promise you this. Wolves' first win of the season is going to be against us when they play us in a couple of weeks' time.
I can feel it. Yeah. I can feel it. I can actually feel
That's
it.
100% going to happen.
I can actually feel it. But other than that, we'll take it. And do you know what? I've got a point to make here, actually. Okay, so we're going to take it over to the American Express Stadium. You know what that is?
It's Brighton.
Brighton, indeed. Brighton's won 2-1 goal from Hinchelwood. Danny Welbeck. And that's 2 for Brighton and 1 for Brighton front of Thiago. Now, the point I'm going to make here. Now, I need you to roll with me now. Don't get annoyed, okay? All right?
Right, go on.
I remember back in 2014.
Right.
On the World Cup, we brought a lad called Ricky Lambert to the World Cup. I didn't understand it.
Yep.
I don't know why it happened, but it happened. Danny Welbeck needs to be on that plane.
In the summer?
Danny Welbeck needs to be on the plane in the summer.
Right, talk me through it. Right, I'm here. I'm locked in. Danny
Welbeck.
I know I laughed, but I'm here. I'm locked
you ready,
in.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Danny Welbeck is strong.
Yep.
He's a target man.
Yep.
He gets his elbows out.
Yep.
He's better than Harry Kane.
Now you are taking a piss.
I'm not taking a piss at all. Danny Welbeck, he's got a good England record as well, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let me bring up Danny Welbeck's England record. All right, one second. Bear with me a sec as I VAR check this. Yeah.
So you're telling me you take Danny Welbeck over Ollie Watkins?
Yep.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Like, why wouldn't I take him? He's having a great season. I get that. Let's not. We can't take that away from him, can we?
Are you taking him over Rashford?
I'm taking him over Rashford. He's had 42 appearances for England and 16 goals.
What's his record? I know he scores goals for Brighton. I'm not taking that away from him, but it's just a case of we'll only probably be taking 3 strikers max. I think 2 realistic.
And who's the strikers that we're taking?
Harry Kane, number 1.
He's that number 1 striker. He's the captain. Yeah. Who else?
The second one obviously got some. I mean, the likes of, like I say, you got your Ollie Watkins. I mean, Rashford can play there. Thomas Tuchel likes his kind of players that can play both sides, I guess. So
well, he's gonna have to fit Danny Welbeck in.
You're gonna have to fit Danny Welbeck in.
If I'm Thomas Tuchel, and I'm thinking, look, I need a striker. He was just gonna finish. Danny Welbeck's your guy.
Danny Welbeck's the guy.
Free kicks, he's got it.
Free kicks, yeah.
1-on-1s, he's got it. Except for that one time against Bayern Munich where he thought he could chip Neuer. But I didn't. I'm still angry about that. But that's got nothing to do with nothing. Okay. Danny Welbeck needs to be on that plane, and I'm going to petition for that, for him to be in the World Cup next season. Yeah. He deserves it. We took Ricky Lambert.
Yeah.
You remember Ricky Lambert?
Who was what team was that back in 2014?
2014, I think it was Roy Hodgson's team.
Then that says it all for me.
Don't you mean that says it? No, Roy Hodgson was a good manager, you know. But Danny Welbeck needs to be on that plane. He's had a great season. The last 2 seasons, he's been great. Yeah. If I'm lying, tell me. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Oh, Danny Welbeck, he's one of them where he does go a bit kind of under the radar because he's Danny Welbeck, I guess. I mean, he does score goals for Brighton. I'm not taking that away from him. He knows how to find the goal. I just don't think. I don't know. I just don't see him on the plane. I think that's just my.
That's I don't like
opinion
that.
on it.
I just feel like now you're just being really mean. Like, look, he's 6'1".
Yeah,
He's a target man.
yeah.
He wins the ball in the air. He's a Premier League proven striker.
Yeah.
Now, if he's not in the England squad, you want to go put someone else in. Fair enough, I get that.
Yeah.
But if you want guaranteed goals, you put him in the position he's going to smash it. Danny Welbeck's going to the World Cup, and I'm going to petition that he goes.
You can petition it, yeah.
I'm going to petition Danny Welbeck's on that plane.
Are you going to write a strongly worded letter?
I will write a strongly worded letter
to the FA, yeah.
To the FA and tell him, look, mate, this guy belongs in the squad over Harry Kane.
I mean, the other ones you've got to kind of take into account, I think, obviously Harry Kane we know probably be going. Ollie Watkins is another one. I don't think Solanke's been good enough this year for Tottenham so far.
Don't think he's even good for Tottenham now.
No, that's what I mean.
No,
but he would have been that person you'd have took it was like off the Bournemouth form. You'd be taking Solanke 100%, and you've got no kind of issues with that. Liam Delap hasn't really hit the ground running at Chelsea. Should have signed for United. That was my opinion. But I mean, he would have started every game, and yeah, probably a lot better than what he is now. Ivan Toney's another option. I don't know what he's doing out there in Saudi and that, but I don't know if he's not goals.
I don't think he's gonna come. I don't think he's gonna come back. He's looking like he wants to come back to Europe already. Have you heard the rumours?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, I feel like he's gone over there. He's got his dough, and he's already considering his route back.
Yeah,
but it's now just who will take him.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? I think he pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what I mean? I think his arrogance kind of gets him, but hey ho.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt Calvert-Lewin's not going for Leeds no matter how good he plays. I don't think that's another one.
No, not a chance. Not a chance. I do not like Calvert-Lewin.
But it just depends kind of what kind of team he likes, how many wingers he wants to take, realistically, because you've got a lot of wingers that can potentially play up front as well, like so we spoke about Rashford.
Yeah.
Jared Bowen's another one, can play up top. I think that they're the main ones, really. Obviously, Saka's going to play on the wings. He ain't going to play up front.
Of course.
That's it, really.
See, I'm making sense.
I'm not saying...
don't rule him out completely, but I think Daniel Welbeck should be on that plane.
I'm not ruling him out completely. It's just a case of... I think I would definitely take Watkins over him. If there's a third option, they want to take a third striker. Unless something tragically changes with Solanke's form and Delap's form.
Oh, stop it.
I feel like he would
They're not going.
He wouldn't be a terrible option. Or maybe he's one of the backup options in case someone gets injured, Welbeck. So I'm slowly warming to it.
You see, you got to open your heart to it, man. Of course you do. Now, I feel like we talked about Brighton a lot there, just about Daniel Welbeck.
Yeah.
All right, Brighton won 2-1 against Brentford. They're looking all right this season. As much as a feeder club that they are, they're all right.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere. So we'll take over to the Vitality Stadium, where West Ham were leading 2-0 and, fluffed the chances and ended 2-2.
I think they were in a lucky position to be 2-0 up anyway, especially no one expected that. I don't think lucky. I mean, they played well. I mean, actually, I think they're starting to kind of find their feet now with the Nuno era, which is good for them. I feel like Bournemouth probably will be kicking themselves a little bit. Probably should have took the chances against. Should be winning games like at home, especially if they want to be up there challenging for these European spots. I think they're the games they should be winning at home. They'll be kicking themselves about that.
Yeah. But, hey, Bournemouth at the minute they sit 8th in the league. Yeah. West Ham just got themselves out of that relegation zone.
Yep.
But again, Bournemouth should be doing better in them kind of games. But it is what it is, I guess. It's not really a game you can really dwell on because it was an evenly matched game, to be fair.
I keep saying it, but there's no easy games in the Premier League. Everyone can beat anyone on the day, and that's what makes the Premier League the best league in the world, I guess. So
West Ham just need a few signings January, and I think they'll be good, Yeah. So we'll take over to St James's Park, and City lost.
Again, it's the consistency of winning. They've been playing so well recently, and then to go and
they lost 2-1, and it's Harvey Barnes with 2 goals. Ruben Diaz got the goal for City, and now they've kind of I feel like they're kind of handing the Premier League over now.
That's what's there. I think. I mean, I don't. It's trying to pick between the three teams you don't really like to win. Who's going to win the league? It's kind of trying to pick the best out of the bad three. So Liverpool is Arsenal fan base. They're just annoying.
I just don't know if Arsenal win this Premier League. It's just not going to be good for football.
No, I don't think it will be either.
It's going to be so positive. I'm messing. But no, I just know I can't do it. Do you know how bad they were back in the day when they was winning the Premier League? To them win it now, it's not.
I feel like they're all so entitled, the fans, where they feel like they're
so entitled. Yeah. They feel so entitled when they go and win a couple of games and now they're like the best team in the world. Yeah. Then again, they did beat Bayern Munich.
They are playing like a really good team. You can't really take it away from them. So I mean,
so what was that? They won. Newcastle won 2-1. City's handing the league over.
It's a tough one, really, because
I don't think City are in trouble.
No, but
he's not as good as I thought he is.
No, they shouldn't win that game though, because I think they've played an out of form, out of sorts Newcastle team. But this Newcastle team always seems to relish the big games. So City should have been winning that game realistically. They did dominate the game if you look at the stats. But again, it matters putting the ball in the back of the net, because we've talked about before. Stats are good, but then at the end of the day, it's the ball in the back of the net and the goals that matter, because you can have.
That's what it matters, isn't it?
You can have 25 shots and then 20 on target, but if you're only scoring one out of all them and the other team puts the chances away, that's the aim of the game.
Exactly that. I mean, City are not in trouble yet. I feel like what happened with City now, they're going to get lucky, and so a few results will go against Arsenal, and that will bring them back into it. So we'll go straight to the next game, Mace. Jump into Ellen Road.
Yep.
We've got Leeds versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa's won 2-1. Our boy Josh is happy.
Boy, Josh is happy, yeah, he sure is. Villa have gone, like I say, we talked about Sunderland keeping up their form, so they don't do a sneaky kind of stealth decline.
Yeah.
Arsenal's done the stealth, the climb up the table, to be fair, so it's been, their incline up the table has been...
It started off really poor,
It's not talked about enough, that's what I'm saying. I think they've gone quite under the radar. They've won pretty much all the last kind of games, so...
They're fourth now.
We were talking about them before the window ended, how they were potentially going to be relegated, and now look at them, they're like, Champions League spots.
Now, the fourth in the league, Morgan Rogers, do a brace. He's probably going to leave the club. He's going to be going to the World Cup as well, I think.
Yeah,
I think he's a shoo-in for the World Cup now, unless something...
I think the tough positions for us to pick in the World Cup situation is the wingers and the midfielders, because we've got so much talent around that kind of...
Henderson will go, but I don't know why.
Yeah. But it's still, like I say, because you've got in the attacking midfielders positions, you've got like Bellingham can play there, Cole Palmer, you've got Morgan Rogers.
It's good it's nice that you mentioned Bellingham.
Eze, you've got all these players that can play like these. It's crazy how good our team actually is.
It's nice that you mentioned Bellingham there. Do you not think he's being assassinated by the media?
100%.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know where this has all come from. I thought we loved him.
I think they love him, but they hate the fact that he doesn't play in the Premier League. I think that's always been the agenda of. Obviously, he went from the Championship straight to the Bundesliga, then the Bundesliga straight to obviously
the best team,
and he's not playing the Premier League. I think that's always going to be a big hate of the media.
But I think he'll end up in the Premier League eventually.
I think the way he does that is if Birmingham get there. I think that's the only way he goes. I don't think he comes.
No,
I think so. Yeah.
Nah, I think he's gone past Birmingham. I think the only you know the ones there where Birmingham.
I'm talking like 5 years time. I think he'll be starting Madrid for the next 5 years anyway. I think he'll be towards the back end of his career. I think he'll want to play in the Premier League. I think he'll have that in his.
How old is he now? Like 22, 23. Yeah. I think give it to 26, 27. Yeah. I can see him at Man City.
Yeah.
I think he goes Man City or whoever's at the top of the Premier League at that time. Maybe not Arsenal though.
Hopefully not
Arsenal. But yeah, sorry. So Aston Villa's 2, Leeds United 1. Easy one for Aston Villa. Josh is happy.
It's always a tough place to go, Ellen Road, because we know how hostile their fan base is in general. And obviously, you've seen at one point, did you see that with a fan jumping over the pitch to go to basically apparently he's gone to the manager and basically said to him to bring on these players or something. That's what I've read as the quote. He's run over and you need to make some subs and like listing off the players that he should be bringing on. Which I think is funny.
That's so. I need to find that video.
Yeah. Because I think that Farke was the manager. Obviously, he had to address it in the interview as well, saying that he knows it's a big job managing Leeds. If you don't know that, then you shouldn't really be in the position. So he knows how passionate the fan base is. But I think that's quite funny how someone jumped over to kind of give him a load of grief about it.
That's crazy, man. I mean, let's jump over to the North London derby.
That's the one.
The North London derby. 4-1 to Arsenal. Oh,
the game was over before it even started.
Oh my God, Tottenham are horrendous.
Yeah,
horrendous that game. I mean, Richarlison still scored from halfway line. Give him that.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? But Eze, hat-trick, he's slotted in well. Eze has done what we all wanted Isak to do for Liverpool, just to come into the team, because you already been in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Just come in and just continue your form.
Don't you find it hilarious that he was about to sign for Tottenham, then went to Arsenal instead, and then just dropped a hat-trick on him?
How ironic.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I was like, because he scored the third goal, and I was like, wasn't he not supposed to? Didn't he agree?
Yeah.
To go to.
He was literally agreed. And Arsenal came in last minute.
Way. Yeah. He's probably on the way to Tottenham Stadium.
You were literally parked outside.
Yeah.
And Arsenal were like, nah.
Adam Wingy. They're packed outside, just ready to go.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. Wait, so I think, what was it? I think he was at Tottenham, just about to sign the papers, and he's like, oh yeah, 1 minute, just gonna go outside real quick.
Yeah.
And then never came back. Oh wait, is that someone else? Am I reading someone else's story?
Essentially. Happened with Adam Wing and all that was the funny one.
That was the funny one where he's like, they told me to drive down. I'm just waiting till the deal gets done.
Yeah.
But there was another player where he was sat in the boardroom about to sign a contract, and he's like, yo, just before I sign it, let me just go outside and have a discussion. He went outside, and he never came back.
Just like
and signed for a different team. It might have been Eze, but I think he's too of a good guy to kind of do that. I don't think
that.
Do you get me?
It sounds like something exactly like Zlatan would have done back in the day.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, with that win, Arsenal take a 6-point lead over, second place Chelsea. Yeah. They do play Chelsea this weekend, so it's a must-win game for Chelsea, just to get back into the race.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good season. For Chelsea. I think if Chelsea are going to win the league, I think this season's the time for them to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not out of reach against Arsenal. 100%, it's not out of reach. The only thing with Arsenal is it's difficult to beat now, because they're playing so stagnant. It's unbelievable.
But like I say, they're one of the teams that we spoke about, which they're probably in a better position than Liverpool, because if you look at their strength in depth, they've built that team so they can go far in all competitions. And you're seeing it now, that strength in depth and the good players that they've got in all areas. It means that they can chop and change things out, and it doesn't really affect the way they play.
I mean, Chelsea
winning games.
Chelsea beat Barcelona without a striker.
Mad at it.
I couldn't, because I remember I put in a bet on, because I bet responsibly, and I was like, hold on a second. They've not even got a striker on, and then they brought the lap on later on in the game, and I was like, oh, sure they would have started him. Not even Pedro's.
I think some teams play differently against certain teams. Maybe they just thought the way that Barcelona play is probably suited against not really having a striker, because they've got that kind of. If you look at Barcelona's team, you look at their centre backs, they're not really the tallest centre backs. Maybe they thought they wanted to play some more kind of, obviously, ball on the ground rather than trying to, cross the ball in someone who's not really going to. Do you know what I mean? So.
No, it makes sense. I mean, Arsenal. So back to Arsenal. Sorry, Arsenal won 4-1. There's an easy win for them, anyways. They're first in the league. They're first in the league. 6 points. They're cleared.
Yep.
I'm hoping Chelsea win this weekend, just so we could get the league a bit more fun again. You know what I mean?
I think they need to win in general if they want to, because they're obviously in second place anyway. I think a win will put them back in a bit more of
because they're only 3 points behind.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal, I was check out who they've got coming up, because I feel like they've got quite a nice little roster going. So they've got Chelsea next.
Yep.
Then they've got Brentford.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, and Wolverhampton.
So they can get a good run of games. They can get a good form going there if they really want to. So it's not bad for them. But like I say, I think if Arsenal do beat Chelsea on the weekend, it could pretty much put the nail in the coffin on the Premier League. I know it's far too early to say, but again, unless something tragic happens to Arsenal where they fall off a cliff, which they can do, because let's get it right, they are Arsenal.
They are Arsenal. We need to remember that for the time being. They are still Arsenal. Yeah, that's not going to change.
And if anyone can mess it up from here, it would be them, to be fair. So definitely makes for an intriguing season. Maybe, like I say, a couple of losses for them. Could that be a kind of a stumbling block for them. Maybe you just don't know. But
it will be coming soon. It will be coming soon. They have to lose eventually.
Yeah.
But Mason,
yeah,
it's that time.
The time I've been dreading.
All right, cool. Let's go to Old Trafford.
Do we have to?
I don't really want to do it, but hey, we're gonna have to do it. Okay.
All right.
Go Old Trafford. Okay. I'm just gonna break it down. It's very simple. Okay?
Yes.
First 10 minutes, Seamus Coleman comes off for O'Brien.
Yeah.
Great substitution. I'm gonna say I think that was a great substitution.
Well, he was injured. He was injured. It wasn't tactical. He was injured. But yeah,
was he injured?
Yeah, he was injured.
I don't think he was injured. I was watching the game and I was like, is he injured?
Yeah, he's injured. Yeah.
Because I seen him.
I think it was like his first start or something.
Yeah.
In like.
He's been killing it for Ireland.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think.
Yeah.
'Cause he's not played full games anyway. He went and played 2 massive games for Ireland. And it was like, yeah, that's enough for me.
Because I know I was watching it. I think I know them games there where it's like, yeah, you're going to come out on the podcast like 2 years later and be like, yeah, it was the game against United and I realised that's when I need to retire.
Yeah.
But 10 minutes in, he gets injured. He hobbles off. Jake O'Brien comes in, who is also another Irish player who's actually really good.
Yep.
He's probably going to get his move, not this summer, maybe the summer after.
He only just moved there, but I think it might be maybe a couple of years, who knows.
Yeah, he's going to get his nice little move. 13 minutes in, very harsh, but there was a red card to Idrissa Gueye.
Let's talk about that. Let's go into more detail on that. What's your thoughts on that, by the way?
I don't think it's a red card.
Okay.
I don't think it's a red card. I think it's very stupid. It was very stupid of him to slap him.
Yeah.
I don't think there was that much in it, but he does get headbutted first.
I don't think I've delved too much into the situation. I just feel like it reminded me of the
Kieran Dyer.
Kieran Dyer and Nicky Butt.
They were fully like rocking each other. Yeah. They were going for each other's heads.
They were throwing haymakers.
This one was just like literally just them little short little outbursts of why didn't you do this? Why? Do you know what I mean? That's what it was, and I feel like if the referee gave an extra minute, it would have just sorted out itself.
Yeah.
Now, Keane headbutted him. Probably not on the right. Probably what's made it the slap happen. But then obviously when you're watching on Sky Sports, they got the little rule book in the corner of why he got sent off.
Yeah.
And you get Howard Webb jumping in as well.
It's any player, doesn't matter who you are, what team you are. You get that. That's fair. We know that because it's the same team. You don't really deem it as that aggressive. Yeah. But it's still
still violent conduct.
The rules are the rules, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then they get a red card in the 30th minute, bang on the 30th minute, 13 minutes. Yeah. And in my head, I'm thinking, mate, we've got this.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
We got this. Yeah, we need this win. We got it. This is going to help us move up to where we need to move to.
Yeah.
29 minutes, Dewsbury Hall. Now, I don't know if it was bad goalkeeping.
Yep.
Or if it was a good shot. You can make that decision, Mason.
Bit of both. I think a bit of both. I think the kind of the way he's moved through. I think our defending in general was a little bit lackluster. I think it got a little bit lucky as well when the ball obviously bounced back off Yoro back to him, set him up nicely for the shot. I mean, you can't take it away from them. They did start the game better anyway. They looked good for the first, like I say, 10 minutes until the sending off. They still looked threatening even after that, which was a bit annoying for us. But yeah, it's a bit of brilliance. Shocking kind of defending from us.
Shocking.
I was a bit taken aback by the whole tactical situation performance from Amorim in general. I think you probably agree he had that Barry up front who wasn't doing anything, he wasn't looking dangerous, and we're still playing this stupid back five. It didn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
Mate, see that Barry guy? Yeah, he's basically just like a smaller version of Beto, where they're like, I'm not going to guarantee you goals, but I'm going to guarantee you hard work. He's a hard worker, I'll give it to him.
Big Beto, little Beto.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Looking at the stats, Mace, Everton had 2 shots, 1 on target. That was the goal, and a red card. Mason, we had 23 shots.
I know, it doesn't...
We had 23 shots.
Like we spoke about, it doesn't matter how many shots you have, it matters the ball goes in the back.
At Old Trafford, we had 23 shots, 6 on target, and we still lost. Mate, you get Ruben Amorim out of my club, bro.
Yeah.
It's what, November? Yeah. This is why I said November, he needs to go. We're not getting any better. We are not getting any better. It's simple. We are not getting better.
Yeah.
We're not getting better. This, like, I don't get it. Like, Mace, I don't know where we're going with this, you know. I don't know where we're going because our midfield, we still have Casemiro, and Sky Sports are soft launching this. Hey, maybe we should keep Casemiro because we're good with him than we are without him. It doesn't matter.
The stats don't lie on that, to be fair.
The stats don't lie, but that doesn't matter though.
Okay.
That doesn't matter because we're bad with him and bad without him. It doesn't matter.
We didn't change the game quick enough for me, so we're still playing the back. So the back, stupid back five. Didn't need 3 defenders. What we should have done is took someone off or pushed someone further up the field.
Big man thing. We just need to go. No, I'm actually getting annoyed here because it's been a year now. Yeah. I'm going to give it better. If I'm going to say, look, just the last 6 months, okay?
Yeah.
He's trying to push this free at the back. We can't do it. We just can't do it. We cannot do it, bro.
I think the annoying thing is...
No, Mason, don't say it's the annoying thing is. No, we just can't do it.
No.
We don't know how to do it. We can't, we're not built like that.
He's stuck in his ways, which is annoying because we're kind of at this point now where he wants to master this back five, whatever, because then he will change the formation once he's mastered this. But if we're never going to get it right, we're never going to change formation. We're going to be stuck in this cycle for ages. Do you know what the saddest thing is, right,
what's
bro?
The saddest thing, Tom?
On Monday night, here's when you know... is when you know you don't know where you're going with your life anymore. This United team is. Do you know when we were like looking and thinking, right, we ain't looking like we're going to score? Is, you know, I was looking on the bench to bring on. Do you know what I was looking for of all the players in the world?
I wouldn't say Weggers.
No, I was looking for Harry Maguire. The guy wasn't even in the team, bro. I was looking, thinking, can we bring Harry Maguire on here to get us a header to score us a goal? That's when you know enough's enough.
It's a long time. He needs to get out of my club. He needs to leave my club.
Yeah,
that guy, Ruben Amorim, he needs to leave my club. Mason, I can't stress this enough. Yeah. We're not in no European competition.
Yeah,
we're just in domestic cups and this Premier League.
Yeah, he got it 100.
And we're still not look what's happening to us, bro. Yeah. Like it's hurting me. It's really hurting me.
We got it 100% tactically wrong on Monday. He should have put more attacking players on from the off. Really, as soon as they went down to 10 men, that should have been the thing to do that. We are lacking a box-to-box midfielder, and that's what's the killer for us as well at the minute. I just don't know what... I mean, we're just so inconsistent. It's just, it's quite frustrating.
So, on TikTok, I made... I'm
yo-yoing in and out on this Amorim thing. I don't know where I stand. I don't know where I land. I'm confused.
Okay, you stand with me. It's all right.
I'm confused. I don't really know what to say anymore.
So, I started this new edition on TikTok. I got a few people hating on me already. Don't know why.
Go on.
But it's a food for thought.
Okay.
Just, next steps what United can take.
Talk us through your food for thought.
Okay. Joshua Zirkzee, I'm going to start right there. He needs to just pack it in. It's time for him to leave. Yeah, this one game, a couple every month, it's just, he needs to go find he needs to change the scenery. United's not the team for him.
Yep.
He needs to drop down the level back to where he was before. Genoa, but was it Genoa or Cagliari? Bologna,
was it?
He needs to drop back to the Italian league, which I believe is still not a top 5 league.
Yeah,
he needs to drop back down because, mate, I'm watching that Everton game, and simple 1-2s he can't do. Now I can't do 1-2s. I'm not a professional football player. You know what I mean? That's not my job. Yeah,
we are not.
We're not fit for sports. We understand that.
Yeah,
we're enough to talk about it though.
Yeah,
that's not us. You're a professional football player, and I'm watching you do 1-2s, and the balls when you're giving the ball back, it's falling short at your big age. It's not happening, bro.
It's not good enough.
It's not good enough. You didn't play good enough for me, and that was our main striker. That was our main striker.
That's sad though. That's where we're at because that's where I said this from the off when we got rid of Haaland. I went to see Haaland wasn't good for us anyway. But it's what I said to you. It takes one injury and we're kind of already out of the depth. You know what I mean, of what we need to be doing realistically. So
yeah. It's a crazy one, man.
Sad.
On a bit of a positive note, I think if Lenny Yoro avoids injury, I think he might become one of our success stories in Man United.
Yeah.
I do like him. I like the look of him. He does what he needs to do. He gets stuck in. You know what I mean? He's got an engine on him. I like him. I do like him. I do
think he was unfortunate for me, not the issue from Monday, but he should have been taken off or switched because he had a lot of the ball on Monday night where it probably been someone like Fernandez should have been in them positions picking up the ball there, or someone a bit more attacking. Unfortunately, it fell to him, and every time he got the ball, it's just the sideways passing that was always a bit annoying for me. But it was a story I was reading the other day. I'm pretty sure it might have been a Rio Ferdinand one, potentially.
What does it say?
Basically, he was saying that when he first came to United, he was doing like sideways passing, all that kind of stuff in training. And apparently Roy Keane bollocked him and gave him a right dressing down on the thing. He's saying, we're Man United, we don't do sideways passing, we do forward passes.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing a lot of this elite mentality anymore in our team. And that's obviously kind of when you had them leaders like Roy Keane back in the day, we haven't got that at the minute. That mentality is way gone. I think that's where our downfall is. Should be playing forward passes. You know what I mean? What's sideways passing? I don't like all this sideways passing crap. It should be.
I don't like it. You need to just go forward.
Play it forward into the channels. Move. Yeah.
You've seen someone like Jack Grealish where he's actually able to just go forward and, you know, he thinks about going forward.
Yeah.
Maybe not, he doesn't like shooting, but the forward thinking where he wants to get in and then try to get that assist.
Yeah.
We need that kind of player. Yeah. I think that's what we're lacking at the minute. What else I've got for my food for thought? Bring Pog back.
We're back to this, are we? Did he only just play his first game?
Played his first game. I seen him. I said, this guy's going to the World Cup next year.
Yeah,
he'll be on that flight. Let's be real.
Do you reckon he's going this year?
Yeah, he's going World Cup. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
I think he's better in the France team than not in the France team. I mean, they still got Kante. Kante's still playing. Kante's still cold as well.
That's my boy, that Kante.
He's not going nowhere. Yeah. But honestly, bring Pog back.
I don't know where I stand on that one. I mean, yeah. Let's see how he gets on the next 6 months, but surely not.
Next one, we made a big mistake. Do you know what that mistake was?
Let me guess.
Letting Scott McTominay go.
Yeah, he'd be perfect in that team now.
He would be so good in that team right now.
Like I said in the past, I think the reason what's let him down is he's played in that midfield with Fred for too long, where he was starting.
Bro, he was dragging him down.
Yeah, that must have been the reason.
Dragging him down badly.
Yeah,
really bad. Because now look at him, he's a world beater. He's got Scotland to the World Cup.
He's scored bicycle kicks.
He's got bicycle kicks. He's did it twice, and bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. He's won Napoli the league in his first season. He's won the Serie A Player of the Year. It's that, and obviously it's still not a top 5 league. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is he's now going to leave Napoli, come back to the Premier League because obviously he's good. He's probably going to get homesick. He can't stay there forever.
Yeah,
he's going to come back to the Premier League and then smash it for another top team, which most likely going to be Chelsea.
It's not a bad shout.
And we're going to be kicking ourselves because when it comes to the time for him to play against, he's going to play against United again. Don't worry, he will score. We will play against United. Yeah. When he plays against United, he will score.
What's he going to score?
He's probably going to score a bicycle.
He's going to score a bicycle kick, yeah.
He's going to celebrate as well.
Yeah.
The next one, now, I like this one. I think we should have let Kobe Mainoo leave. We've kind of fluffed his chances for him.
I think he's playing like someone that wants to leave because I thought when he came on, I thought that was kind of the perfect kind of sub to bring on someone. It's not Casemiro, but more attacking. Good within the lines, passing. That 1-2 movement. He gets to the box, he pushes forward. Just lackluster. Just looks like he doesn't want to be there.
He's not starting anymore. He's still top player. I just don't think. I just don't think he wants to be there. I don't think we should have kept him there against it. Basically, we kept him there against his will. That's how it feels to me. We kept him there against his will.
I feel like he said that he spat his dummy out because how I see it is.
Of course he has.
Why would you not want to fight and try and get in a team when the midfield's looking at the worst it's probably looked? Yeah, this should be your time. This should be your time to lock in.
No, but even before that, he was fighting and he still got taken out. He was there scoring in FA Cup finals for us, winning the game for us, and he's still getting put on the bench. Bro, sometimes you have to stop fighting, man. Sometimes you can't. You have to pick your battles. He picked his battles, and he lost it. It's not fair. I think Ruben Amorim has done Kobe Mainoo dirty by keeping him in the squad. Maybe it might not be Amorim's decision to keep him, but when he requested to go on loan, they maybe should have fulfilled it because now we've fluffed his chances of going to a World Cup. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
Because now we're looking at him and it's like, all right, we've got other midfielders that can just slot into his position. But I know if he was to be at any other team, if he went to Chelsea, for example, like he was supposed to, he'd be in that England squad right now. He'd be a shoo-in, an absolute shoo-in. So we are holding them back, and that's not good. It's just not good.
I question more the mentality on that one. You might disagree, but I think it's more the mentality of him as a person. He should be, like I said, I think just, especially with that midfield the way it is, because away from Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, Agate's not good enough, and he should be fighting his way to claim that spot by just getting. There's sort of obviously we're not seeing behind the scenes.
There has to be something behind the scenes
because they were saying obviously he hasn't got the engine for it, which I do get because I feel like he does become not lazy, but it feels like he becomes tired very quickly in games.
Yeah,
that's why he probably comes on a bit later on in games. He needs to look at how he can build up his engine to be able to play 90 minutes of hard intensity football. That's what that is. That's why Casemiro gets taken off because he can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But we need that kind of that dog in midfield that's going to go, run about, chase the ball, have the technical ability to pass it off to the more advanced attacking players. I don't know.
Of course.
I'm just questioning the mentality on that side of things more than anything else.
Makes sense. The next bit on the Food for Thought edition, Manchester United. Let's not completely shut the door on Marcus Rashford.
All right, yeah. You fighting for a lot of these troubled players that were causing issues last time.
Let's not completely shut the door because I think by the end of the season, when it's time for Rashford to come back to United, because he has to come back to United.
I don't think he wants to come back.
I don't think he wants to, but I think when Ruben Amorim gets sacked in February.
Not November anymore. So
we're not going to sack him, are we? We're just not going to sack him. We've not got 26 million just to give him to sack him. As much as you said, oh well, if they want me gone, I'm not going to take the money. He's going to take the money. Like that's just normal, bro. Your contract will take the money. Don't come out into the press and be like, if you want me gone, if I need to be gone, I'm doing bad. I'm not going to take the money. He's going to take the money, bro. Don't be.
It's tough because I feel like we are improving. We're just not consistent.
We're not improving. We're still the same.
We're an improved team on last.
No, we're still the same.
We're an improved team on last year. We're just not consistent enough. That's the issue.
We're still not the same because we're not even. I don't think we're even going to be. I really don't think we'll be. Crystal Palace this week.
The Palace is a tough game. It's not like an easy one where you think you're going to go there and win. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough game.
We lost to Everton.
Yeah, it should have been a win game.
We drew to Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
Yeah. Granted, we beat, Brighton and Liverpool. Yeah. But Liverpool, come on, anyone can go Anfield now and win. That's what it's looking like.
Never said that before,
It's just like...
What's our games after Palace? I'm pretty sure Wolves is one of them. Bournemouth as well. We play at home as well. I'm pretty sure.
We've got Crystal Palace away.
Yeah.
West Ham at home.
Yeah.
Wolves away.
Yeah.
Bournemouth at home.
Yeah.
Aston Villa away.
Yeah.
And Newcastle at home, and that ends December. Oh no, it doesn't. We've got Wolverhampton at home, again, and that ends us in December.
That's weird. They're playing Wolves twice. So quick session. That's fair. I mean, out of all them games and them 6 games you reeled off there. That 6 games reeled off.
Yeah.
Really, winning at least 3 or 4 of them. And the ones you'd like to think about got to be 2 Wolves, and then West Ham are the ones you definitely got to win.
Yes,
they've got to be must-win games.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be very troublesome for Amorim if he doesn't win. If he doesn't get maximum points from them.
Well, Palace is going to be a tough game this week, and no doubt about that. They're playing well. Tough game.
I'm just talking about December. I'm just talking about December just as a whole. So I'm not including the Crystal Palace game. The 6 games I was including then are just December games. Yeah, we need a good December.
Yeah, 100%.
Make us branch on to,
it
depends. Our December will depend on what we sign in January, basically.
If anyone, but we definitely need a midfielder, 100%.
100%. And the next one on the Food for Thought, Benjamin Sesko. Now, I need to know who's in the wrong. Is it his performances, himself, or is it the team's performances hindering him? Because I don't know, Mace. I don't know.
I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a case of him still settling in and finding his feet in a new league. Got a part to play in it. I think he's looked okay when he's played. I feel he's not getting enough service, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because the way we play, it should be a case of the way we play, you've got the wingers and you've got the fullbacks bombing down the wing. They should be crossing the ball in more, giving them the service. You've got Fernandes sitting in midfield, which means that he'll be sitting on the edge of them boxes, picking up the ball, ready to cross it in. He just needs a bit more service, that's all. You've got a guy there who's 6'4", very 6'5", very athletically, can jump higher than anyone I've ever seen in my life.
He can jump high.
How are we not putting the ball on his head more often? Will always be a surprise. But we should be.
Well, look at Newcastle. Any chance they get to get the ball to Walter Matty's head, bro, they'll get it to you.
Yeah, but if you look at their wingers, it's different style of wingers. So you look at Gordon and Murphy, their crosses, they ain't guys that are running that place taking them on. Harvey Barnes, same thing. They're more down the byline, cross it in wingers. Do you know what I mean? The traditional wingers. We've got Ahmad one side and Baymo the other, and potentially Cunha. They want to run at players, which is obviously a good style as well. But we need to have that diversity of crossing the ball in, giving Sesko the service as well.
Of course. It makes sense. It makes sense. And then the last one on my food for thought, Manchester United edition. Gotta be careful with this one. But this is my opinion, okay?
Go on.
We should have cashed in on Bruno Fernandes. We should have cashed in.
Yeah, I think the position we're playing now is just the wrong position for him. I think everyone in the right mind would have cashed in for the money that was offered.
Yeah, we should have cashed in on him.
Yeah.
Would have been in a better position because now I feel like we'd have stuck with him. I still think he's still good.
No, because all we would have done is basically you'd have gone and you'd have took the money off the Fernandes deal and you'd have gone and bought that future midfielder, whether that would have been Baleba or whoever we wanted it to be. You literally pick up that money and you go and put it on someone else. That's what we should have probably done realistically.
Because the way I see it, bro, I just think Bruno Fernandes he's become a lot slower. In terms of like, getting up and down the field. He's still creative, still got the shot on him, but I just don't think he's the same Bruno that we signed.
No, he needs to play in a midfield, either 3, or he needs to be that player that just sits like the number 10. Yeah. That's his role, but we're not playing in there because his role is not to be run up and down the pitch chasing the balls. His position should be you give him the ball and let him do his thing, which is create chances and be the player that he is. He doesn't do that in that midfield.
We're not allowing
because
him to.
What you got someone next to him who can't run in Casemiro. His legs have gone. And we've also got Fernandes there who also can't get up and down. He can, but he's not that technically gifted in that kind of sense of he's not there to go and run up and down the pitch, chase balls down and be that person. He's not that person.
He's not.
That's where you want this tactical change from him to come in where stop the back 5, put a back 4 in, create an extra spot for midfield to come in where it could be Casemiro and Ugarte picking up them balls and chasing it down, or him and Casemiro and Mainu, let them chase the ball down, and it frees up Fernandes have that free roam position in midfield to pick up the ball, spread the passes out, but the way this formation plays just doesn't suit him. And he's obviously scoring the goals and stuff, but most of them are coming from penalties and this and that. And the other. But I mean, he needs a bit more freedom in that team. He's not getting enough freedom. But then I think that's what's stopping, like I said, the Sesko service as well. Because if Fernandes has more freedom to be able to pick the ball up and do his thing, we'll get better service to Mbemo and
100%.
Cunha and the front. So I think something's got to change there a little bit.
Something's got to change, but I can't put my finger on it. And yeah, that's my food for thought on United. I think I've done speak with United.
Listening to that though, I think we should make Eddie's food for thought a regular thing on the podcast. What's your thoughts?
100%. 100%.
We'll do it on everything weekly or whatever it is. We'll just put
every week
Eddie's food for thought.
I'm going to do it for every
segment.
Team.
Yeah,
for every single team I'll do it.
Segment. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Perfect, man. I feel like we got to the end of the podcast there, wasn't it? Yeah.
Quite quick, that, yeah.
We were rambling on there.
We do. We love a good ramble here, don't we? To be fair. And it's always about United, always.
Oh, well, we're not doing good, are we?
No.
There we go.
But it's always the thing that gets us vexed, I guess.
Yeah. Talking points.
Yeah, that's
fair enough. Fair enough. All right, man, I've been your man. It's been Eldridge Tiller here at Not Fit for Sports.
And your boy, Mason Fox.
Make sure you listen to us. We're streaming everywhere now. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Bebo, MSN, LimeWire, Care Share.
All of it. We're just trying to lock in our consistency for you guys at the minute. I know it's a little bit up and down here and there. We are just a couple of regulars. I've got their own stuff going on as well. So
100%.
We're trying. That's the main thing.
We are trying. God loves a trier.
That's it.
Peace out, my guys.
Peace.